Hello guys, welcome back once again to our channel. As you all know, still there on top the matter concerning a veteran Nollywood star, Mr. IBU. Well, just like I said earlier, it saddens us that we had to lose such a wonderful personality, one of the greatest stars in Nollywood. So guys, today I'll be enlightening you all on the top expensive things Mr. IBU had lost before his death. Mr. IBU that we know had a lot of things. Yeah, he was a very, very known man in the society, a public figure like that. He had gathered so many wealth, so many things. So guys, today I'll be bringing to you the top things he has lost. Did he really had this thing till he died? Were these things still closer to him till when he left the earth? So I will be enlightening you on that. All right, just looking back at the mysterious scene behind IBU's death, you will find out that he had lost so many things before his demise. I would like to share most of those things with you all. First, his first wife divorced him and took away his savings. Mr. IBU is, according to information, is married to 2 wives. Now we are meant to understand that his first wife actually divorced him. The process of this is illness. During the state of Mr. IBU's illness, his first wife divorced him and left with the savings and donation meant for IBU's treatment. This is outrageous, to say the least. And still, on the case of first wife, he was being accused of, sleeping with his daughter by the second wife, his stepdaughter Jasmine. The wife came up with so many accusations that IBU was busy spoiling Jasmine of a girl while leaving her to cater alone for her own kids. I don't know how true that is because I was not there and I wouldn't really say this is what had happened. But I don't think IBU is such a guy who would abandon the family just because of this Jasmine of a girl. When it comes to people talking and trying to clear themselves, they say whatever it is just to, make another partner that is hearing pity you and be like, hey, yeah, IBU was so heartless, IBU was so wicked. Why didn't we have all this information when he was still alive? So why are you coming up to tell the masses that IBU had actually neglected the fact that he was supposed to care for the children and take all the care to Jasmine and stuff like that? Well, I can't really say much about that. But guys, let me keep going and tell you what IBU had actually lost as a man before he died. Apparently, we were told that he suffered diabetes. You all know what diabetes is all about. This is this is one of the illness that kills faster. Yeah, it kills faster if care is not appropriate, care is not taken. He was said to have blood clotting and dead blood vessels in legs. Yeah, just like we all heard that his daughter Jasmine squandered IBU's money meant for his surgery. Guys, the matter no clear me again. If family members could be this inconsiderate, then to say the least, I'm speechless, honestly, because I don't see reason why your father is lying on a dead bed, is lying on a sick bed, and you, the daughter that is supposed to care for your father, that is supposed to go out there and meet your friends and meet your father's partners and be like, oh, my father need money for his operation, for his surgeries, for whatever it is you can add to what you have, what he has to make him stand up on that bed, and you are thinking of taking the money to do something with those money that will sustain you till dead. Honestly, this marvels me. I really find it difficult to believe this because I just cannot imagine how someone can be this heartless to squander money meant for your father's surgery and you will feel very happy about it. No conscience at all. Well, I don't know. The wife Stella still came up with the request of iPhone 15 even while the husband was on sick bed. Yeah, another wahala don't castle. Honestly, yeah, iPhone 15 na life. What is iPhone 15 for crying out loud? I don't just understand why women do give requests of things that are not necessary, things that are not even important to life, things that are not one of the criteria. These are not just things that are necessary for the upkeeping, for the well-being of mankind. There are better things out there. And at this particular moment, you do not have to go say this. There are times for everything. Just the Bible had already said it. There are times you need to come up with requests to your husband and be like, honey, I need this, honey, I need that. And that will be solved immediately. Not when your husband is still on the sick bed and you're talking about iPhone 15 instead of thinking of how he is going to leave that bed. I don't know what women are thinking. I don't know if the brain that are given to them most times do fluctuate or most times it shifts from its normal place to another place, making them think out of the box. Honestly, if she could do such, it shows that she doesn't really have this human sympathy in her. So Mr. Ibu had really gone through a lot, guys. He has gone through a lot. So okay, before I further, I would like you guys to go on the statue bar. Please click on the bell, subscribe, like, and share this video. Alright guys, for those of you that are joining us new, we are actually talking about top things that Mr. Ibu has lost as a man before he's dead. Yeah, as a man, there are things you've gathered so far in life so that by the time you live tomorrow, your children can inherit and feel good. But we are actually going to see if these things were there to continue the race of Ibu, or they are gone with him. So guys, Mr. Ibu had gone through a lot. Yeah, he has gone through a lot. Imagine a rich man dropping from grace to grass. He went as far as selling all his properties just to make it, but it is indeed quite unfortunate that he could not. So guys, after all had been done, Mr. Ibu still had to be amputated. Yeah, I know everybody knows about this. They are trending news on social media's platform telling us that he actually was amputated. Yeah, to see if the chances of living could be ascertained. But then we still could not, stay with our beloved Mr. Ibu. The pain of losing one important part of the body, guy, you people should know what that means. Do you know what it means for someone that had 2 hands, 2 legs? All of a sudden you had an accident. Let's use an accident for example. You had an accident and boom, everything is gone. Do you know what that means? It's such a pain, honestly. If you haven't ascertained that, please pray that you do not, because those that have just 1 hand or just 1 leg or no legs at all, they know what I'm talking about. You will know that it is well with you that have everything. It is even better you are born with none of these things, that someone who had this thing enjoy the privilege of making use of it, and at the end of the day one of them is cut off. Your life can never be the same, honestly speaking. So it's just painful that he had to go through this surgery, and at the end of the day still could not live to see another day. So guys, and after all this, finally he dies with no wife, no properties, no money, and no leg. All his legacy ruined. A man of honor lives like a rejected soul because of the people he trusted to be family turned their backs on. Honest, if at all a family member could do this, what do we expect from an outsider? We expect more. Yeah. Because I do hear when they say if one is hurt from outside, the only people he can run to are the family members. But take for instance, when you are even being hurt inside the family, where do you run to? When the people you call your family members are now your attackers, who do you run to? An outsider? And you think that outsider will be the best option or will be the only person to help you? No, guys. We believe that family are supposed to stay together, stand together, fall together, and rise again together. But the situation whereby everybody just, turn their back against each other and nobody is showing this genuine care and love for another, it saddens me, because this is the situation of Mr. Ibu. If all the family members were cooperative, if all the family members were working, putting heads together to see that Mr. Ibu survives this illness and these tragedies, it would have been another very interesting story to hear that the family members of Mr. Ibu had actually supported Mr. Ibu to standing up again. But they just turned their backs on him, sending him different requests and shits like that. Imagine someone who knows that your husband is sick and you're asking for iPhone 15. You dey crazy. You dey mad. Which one be iPhone 15 again at this critical period in his life? Is it iPhone 15 that he cannot afford for you? Definitely if Ibu had stood up again, he would get more than 1 iPhone 15 for you. You had to just be so ignorant as to know that your husband needs help and not some unnecessary demands. And the daughter, I really don't know what to say. You guys have done your part. Just like I said, Ibu is gone, is gone. He's gone to be with the Lord. Whatever it is left for you guys to suffer. I know now, very soon when I go to post picture, they dance, my father's burial. Woe to you people that thinks that the only time to share, the only time to seek sympathy is when people die, your family members die, and you go online sharing pictures, asking for condolence messages such as, oh, I'm really sorry you lost a man. Well, it's up to you guys. Whatever it is what it is. Just like I do say, God has hand in everything, God knows everything. Whatever God wants to happen, that is what happens. So I take it as his own time for Ibu to go. Men out there just need to be careful the life partner they choose for themselves. Meanwhile, another legendary Nollywood icon, Sh0ck, got diagnosed with dementia. Guess what? His wife has been with him, personifying the vows. The wife has been with him for better, for worse. I don't know why you people used to go and stand on the altar saying, those rubbish you guys, they stand on top of the altar, they say, for better, for worse, we go there together, and you cannot stand by your husband. Here, God forbid. So guys, you guys just need to be careful. Oh. Once again, when it comes to picking a woman to spend the rest of your life with, look beyond looks. Honestly, just look beyond looks. Not be only looks, sexual appeal, sophistication, education, etc. Look for traits that matters. Leave all these things. These things no be criteria. I'll say that woman go come be better woman. You take for instance now, marry a woman wey go chop your money, run leave you in time of sickness and times like this. Because una dey find big nyash. Go for big nyash, go for big breast. Allow what you're supposed to look into disrupt your your sight, and you go for things that do not matter. And at the end of the day, things like this come up. So guys, just like I said, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you so much. We love you. Stay tuned.